Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the pre-market live show. Today is Thursday, February 13th, and let's see what the market is doing. It opened up pretty flat to this morning. Microsoft, Nvidia, Google, Meta, Amazon are all flat. Apple's a little red and Tesla's green. So the rest of the market is pretty flat. Let's see what's going on, and we'll go from there. All information presented here is for educational and informational purposes only. It's not intended as financial advice, so always do your due diligence. How is everybody this morning? I hope you're having a great morning already. Let's take a look at our Jolie's jumpers and see what's going on. AIFF, that Firefly, still flying up there. And we were looking at it the other day, and it is moving. AIFF, it jumped up big yesterday. We were looking at it last night, and this morning it's still running up there, 1330 to 1438. It's at 1337. So Firefly, AIFF, looking good in that app love, and I think it's no, that's APP. This apps is APPS, is Digital Turbine, and this thing's been running up at the top for a while now too. I was saying be careful up there, but it just keeps running up there, and it's been running, guys. Yesterday it ran 534 to 640, closed at 629, and then this morning 624 to 634, and that's where it's at. So this thing's just a beast up here, up APPS and AVGR, Avenger. That one's up 16 cents, it looks like, AVGR. And let's see, 67 to 74. It's at 62 right now. Yesterday it ran 55 to 77 and closed at 65. So it's a little under where it opened or closed yesterday, but doesn't look too bad there. And that DOMH, we looked at this again. It was running up the day before big, and then yesterday it was still running up some, and this morning 780 to 820. It's at 808, so not looking too bad there for that DOMH. KDLY, remember I was saying keep an eye on that bad boy, see if it wants to keep some momentum this morning. It looks like it might. Well, it is up, it's just not as up as high as it ran yesterday. Or yesterday it went 180 to 525. It closed at 288, and this morning 274 to 320, and it's at 315. So I told you, look for that thing to run up, and there you go. MGOL, this bouncing back up, and it's at 60 cents. It's up another 14 cents, so it's trying to bounce right back up there. MGOL 44 to 71, and it's at 60 right now, so not looking bad. That one could get running for today again. And NKGN, this bad boy has popped up there this morning. It looks like NKGN, unless that was yesterday. Yesterday it ran up there. That's right, 40 to 91. It closes at 69 this morning, 70 down to 66 right now. NKGN, and it's not looking terrible. I mean, it's just it just ran up yesterday. It's not doing a whole lot yet. NKGN, it's a biotech company. And how about that plug? Remember I was saying it was getting set up the other day? Keep an eye on this bad boy. It looks like it's going to plug its way up. Yesterday was its bottom finally, 154. And this morning, 167 to 171. And it's at 169. So keep your eye on PLUG right there. And good old staff, STAF. Let's look at it. STAF. That's Staffing 360 Solutions way down there. So we're watching for that. And it did pop up yesterday a little bit, 1370 to 1690, and then this morning it is at 1678. So it is trying to get set back up to move up. Staff, STAF, so we'll keep an eye on that. And TIVC was popping yesterday, and I said watch for this one to be running this morning again, and it looks like it was 92 to 132, and it's at 88 right now. So there you go. It did pop up there this morning just like we thought. And VOR, let's look at that one. Vor Biopharma, and this thing is getting set up down here. It's just getting set up though. Let me look. Did it bounce up there? 135 to 139. That was yesterday, and it is just getting set up. It's in that 20. It might stay in that channel, so I'll have to keep an eye on that one. And it will get set up. And that XLO was all bounced up yesterday. It ran up pretty good. And yesterday, it did run 72 to 202. It closed at 135, and then today 145 up to 162, and it's at 142 right now. And that's XLO. And there you go for your Jolie's jumpers. Thank you very much, Asian Jolie. Greatly appreciate them. And we'll hop right into our laptop lowdowns with ALCE. Let's see what that's doing. Alternate clean energy, and that one's pulling back really nice. I know we looked at it before; it had run up there, but hold on, let me put the right one in here. ALCE. Oh no, what happened? It's doesn't come up on mine. Something going on with this one. Let's see. I have to look at it. What date is that one? February 11th. It looks like it stopped. We have to look at this laptop travel ALCE. Maybe it went it delisted possibly. I'm not sure exactly. So I'll have to look at that one. ALCE, ANVS. Let's look at that one. Anovis. And that one's curling up right there. That looks like it just bottomed out. Maybe it was either yesterday or today. Let me see. That was yesterday. It bottomed out there at 246. So keep an eye on this bad boy, ANVS. That's going to be moving back up. ARTV, Artivia Biotherapeutics right there. And this one could be bottoming out as well. So let's keep an eye on that one. Yeah. Keep an eye on ARTV. That one's looking pretty good down there to curl back up. And BLAC. What the heck? BLAC. Bellevue Life Sciences acquisition looks like a shell company because it is, and it's down in the basement. So, we like these shell companies down here. They do bounce, that's for sure. So, we'll keep an eye on that BLAC, and CTNM, Continuum Therapeutics down here, and it's been pulling back. CTNM. And let's see, that bottom was probably down there at 6. It's not getting back down there now. It's at 779 and starting to curl up, so definitely keep an eye on that one. And GENK, Gen Restaurant Group, and that's way down there. It was trying to get curled up, and then it started to pull back even more. Let's see what's going on there. It looked like it was trying to bottom out the other day, and that is at 553. And then yesterday, well, yeah, I guess that 550 area is going to be your low, and it's probably going to start getting set up. Watch for any dip and rips on all these too. That grow Brazil potash, this thing's just opened up in the basement, and it's still dipping down. It looked like it wanted to bottom out. I was looking at it, and it looks like yesterday could have been its bottom. I said it the day before that, so we'll make sure. And I was keeping an eye on that one. GRO and ICON Energy curled up, and I think that one's going to get moving, guys. So keep your eyes on this thing. They're just taking their time to really get moving, but it is set up right there. And LGMK, good old logic mark. Ooh, that one's going to get curled up. Is that yesterday or today's date? Probably yesterday. Yesterday looks like it's going to be its bottom right there for logic mark. So yeah, keep an eye on that. That does look like it's bottom yesterday. And where'd it get to? At 66 cents, and it's at 73 right now. So keep your eye on logic mark, LGMK, and LVWR. That's a Livewire group, and let's see what that's up to here. Good old Livewire. And that one is just kind of basing out, it looks like, actually. LVWR. Yeah, I would say that one's making that base the bottom there. 230 is probably your bottom, and it's going to start curling up. A great list right here. LVWR, LYT, Lightest Technologies. That one's getting curled up and set up, and we've been looking at it, and it took that big dip, and it is getting ready to rock and roll real soon. MBRX, let's see what that's doing. MBRX up a penny, and that one looks like it's ready to get curled up again. It had been all the way down in the basement, and it does look like it bottomed out possibly yesterday right there at that 40 cents. And today it looks like it's moving to 43. So definitely keep an eye on MBRX. That one's looking really good right there. And MKZR, McKenzie Realty Capital. You know, it's probably setting up. These real estate ones are looking good still. MKZR, and it is run up there today, 225 to 252. It's at 237, and there you go. It is moving. And let's look at that RETO, that Reto Echo Solutions. We looked at it before. It's way down here, and it's going to be a good hookup. One of big fish hooks. You know they take their time, but that's going to be one to keep our eye on right now. And RTC is trying to get set up just a little bit flat. Let's look at it this morning and see what it's up to right here. We've been watching this bad boy, and it's just been in the basement, dipping down, and it is not doing anything yet this morning. Yesterday, 66 to 69. It closed at 64. So we'll see at RTC, and I still think that bottom's going to be that 57 area, and that one's getting set up. And there you go. That's your oh wait, we have more. I didn't even hit that. SDST Stardust. SDST. Let's see what Stardust. That thing's been getting set up, guys. Just kind of flattened out. But it is definitely trying to get moving. And like I said, these things are just taking their time, but this thing is moving 74 to 84. It's at 80. I'm telling you, watch that Stardust. It's looking good. And STSS and Laptop Travel agrees. STSS, that Sharps Technologies, that big fish hook crossing through, and they're just jumping around as they do it. So just watch for your bottoms and tops. That bottom was down here at 30 cents. You're at 34, and it's going to jump around as it gets set up. Watch, or as it's going to run up. Watch it. If any good pullbacks there. SUNE, Sun Nation Energy, and that's in the basement. That's going to be a good setup probably for next week. I could imagine today, Thursday. It looks like it could have bottomed out there yesterday. SUNE at that 108, and it's at 123. So keep an eye on that one. And TRNR, this one's been way down there, that interactive strength. We were looking at it, and this one looks like it finally bottomed out down here and basing out, and it's going to get curled up and cruising. So that's interactive strength right there, and it looks like it's finally going to get some interactive strength. And TTOO, that T2 Biosystems, that took a nice dip, didn't it? Let's see. TTOO. What happened to this thing too? This one non-existence also. Let me see. February 11th. No, I don't know why it's not coming up on mine unless something happened to it yesterday, but I'll have to look at it. Oh, wait, yeah, February 11th. It doesn't have yesterday. Well, something must have happened to TTOO. That's one I followed for a while there. VCLN, I'll have to look at that too. And Volcon. Let's look at this bad boy and see what they're up to. That one's basing out down here and going to make a big fish hook and going to be good for next week as well. So that's VLCN. So there you go with your laptop lowdowns. Thank you very much, Laptop Travel. Greatly appreciate them bad boys. And let me see what you guys want to look at. Let's take a look. UPS. Yeah, I agree. It was looking like it bottomed out yesterday. I'm not going to lie. Let's just take a look at it. Up 42 cents. Yeah, it looks pretty good right there. Good old UPS, I must say. So keep an eye on UPS today because it does look like it's trying to get curled up there, bottomed out, and trying to move. That bottom, I'm sure, was at 109. You're at 114, and it could run all the way up to like 122. So keep an eye on UPS right there. And TTOO got demoted there, so they sure did. And again, they happen fast. We used to trade that one a lot during COVID. I remember that one for sure. GLNK. Let's look at that and see what that's up to. GLNK. I don't even see that. Is that an OTC or? Yeah. Oh, that's a grayscale something it looks like, and it is $64. It was at 68. It is curling up. Does look pretty good right there. Just pulled back today, but I would say that does look good for GLNK, but it is an OTC, I guess. Hold on, let me see. GLNK. Yeah, it is an OTC right there, but not looking too bad. And yeah, UPS, I'll go through them. Let me hit that SPY and see what this market's doing real quick, and we'll go through the rest of them. It is down 56 cents. Let's see. Is it curling through, coming down? That would be an interesting one. And no, it's just like kind of rolling off. Let me look. SPY. Actually, it is pulled down a little bit. Yesterday, it pulled itself right back up, so we'll have to see what it wants to do again today. And let's look at these bad boys. Here we go. Apple. Let's see. That one is down $1.03, and it is getting set up. Just watch for it and see if it wants to stay around this 235 area and just get set up. I'll watch it today and just see exactly what it wants to do. It's definitely getting set up. It just might have a little pullback for like a little tiny bit as it gets set up right there. Good old Amazon. Let's look at that one real quick and see what that's up to. That's down 55 cents. It's over that 50 right there and was pulling back. It was trying to move off that support line, but came back down. So we'll have to look at Amazon, see if it wants to dip down anymore. And good old Google's down 10 cents, but I think that bottomed out and it's going to get moving back up. So keep an eye on that. And our buddy Meta's finally down. I told you, I think it's pretty topped out here. Not saying it won't stay in the top, but it is going to have some pullback there for Meta. And Microsoft is getting ready to roll. And I think yesterday was its bottom right there for Microsoft. So keep an eye on that. And good old Nvidia is down 32 cents, but it's sitting on that trend line, that support line right there, trying to get rolling. So we'll keep an eye, see if it can move. And good old Tesla, I told you it was bottomed out, and it looks like it wants to cruise back up. Keep an eye on good old Tesla because it wants to rock and roll again. And AMC's up a penny. It's just a little bit flat right there, not looking too bad. Let me see what it looks like right now. And it is just, yeah, a little bit flat, 351, and closed at that 351. That's where it opened at right now. And that's where it's at. It's at 352. It is up that penny. So it is trying to move up there, AMC. And good old GameStop, that's down 6 cents right now. And Chewy is down. That's just flat. Chewy's looking good. It's probably going to set back up. And good old Unity's up 56 cents and trying to curl back up. So we'll dissect them later and see exactly which one's going to be the next good one. AVGO is down a little bit. And again, these semiconductors are just setting up right now. MU up 7 cents, still setting up. Yesterday could be its bottom for MU, and we'll look at that today. Good old TSM down a little bit and pulling back, and like I was telling you, they're setting up, but they're getting ready, and they're going to be blasting off. SMCI hit that top. It is pulling back. We knew it was going to pull back. AMD was setting up. It's up a little bit, and let's see if it can get up into this dollar 113 area. It could start popping up there. AMD, so keep an eye on that one for sure. And QCOM is down a little bit and just pulling back now. So watch for QCOM to pull back. Intel's up 2 cents, just flat as it's been running up there. And that SNOW is down 232. Remember what I said. Watch for some pullback because it's going to get really set up there. Dell's been looking good. It's down $1.56. And let's look at MSTR real quick. MSTR, there we go. And it's down 274. And I'm telling you, it's getting set up unless it's going to go really bearish. So that would be crazy if it does. And we'll be able to tell in the next day or so. So, like I've been telling you, I think something huge is coming with crypto, and it almost reflects it on MicroStrategy's chart right there as well. And let's look at COIN. That's up $7 back to 282 and trying to curl up there and get rolling. So looking much better for Coinbase, I must say. And let's take a look at that PHUN. That's up 2 cents, and I'm telling you, it's going to get fun, guys. MTN is up 75 cents, and I'm telling you, that thing wants to bounce off of that line and get wild right there. And let's take a look and see if anything else. Boeing, that one's down a little bit and just setting up. So there you go at your Mag 7 and big caps. Let's look at our crypto. Bitcoin's at 95,000. And let's see, it is down a little bit. I know that. Let me take a look. And it is certainly at 95,000. Sol's at 191. Ethereum's at 2,657. And Ripple's at 245. They took a big old dip. Cardano's at 78. And Doge is at 25. Chainlink came back to 1862. What happened there? They took a big old dip. They were looking great last night. They were all green and rolling, and now they do look like they're all pulled back some, huh? So let's look. And I'm telling you, it's just taking its good old time to get this set up. I don't know what's going on here, but something is going on, and it is just taking its time. So maybe over the weekend, it's going to get rolling like Sunday or something. Yeah, I have no idea why it's doing this, but something is definitely going on. You know, when I tell you that, you know something's going on here. And I don't know why they're taking their time, but yeah, Souls pulled back just a hair, and it was looking really good there. It's at 191. Cardano's at 78. And that thing is running up though. Cardano actually don't look too bad. Just kind of was running up and just stopped itself a little bit. And Ethereum's at 2,656, and it is and again that 20 or that 50 is coming down for the 200, and I have a feeling maybe it's waiting for that, and they're going to get rocking and rolling. I'm telling you, Ethereum's looking really good now. They must have heard me that day. It was so crazy. I literally did a rant about it, and the next day it started looking good. It was wild. Doge, that one's starting to look a lot better too. That 50's way up there. It's got a lot of gap room in it, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Chainlink at 1859 right there, and it is just kind of flat. It's running up and pulling back just a hair. It's up just like 11 cents, but nothing really crazy right there. I'll take a quick look at our ETF 500 and see what that's doing real quick. Let me see what we're doing here. Where is it? There it is. And let's see. It's probably a little pulled back with everything else, I'm imagining. Actually, not looking too bad. 0078. So it is still trying to get cruising there. And like I said, crypto is pulling back. It was looking great right there as far as last night. And if you weren't paying attention to the tweets last night, I did make us a little bit of fun for this weekend. So check out the Cupid 69. I made that. So if you want to trade a Cupid meme coin going into the weekend, have fun with it. The chart is looking great. It ran up yesterday, last night when I posted it, and it pulled back. I saw them bots starting to sell right there. Somebody started to sell, but it looks like it's ready to bounce right back up. I'm looking at the chart now. So keep an eye on that one, and you guys can have fun. I'll promote it for the weekend. Good old Cupid 69. So there you go. You guys can have a good old time with that. And like I say, just buy it, sell it, lock it in, and trade it before the bots do. That's all, and it'll be a fun time for everybody. So we'll get that cruising and rolling up there. I also want to see it get to that $100,000 market cap and see them get bonded. So I want to see what happens. So let's see if we can do that, and we'll see if they make it much better, which I'm sure it will. It'll burn off like $17,000 worth and make it more valuable. So we'll get that rolling and have fun with it, and everybody can lock in profits. And though I won't pull the rug on you, and Laptop Travel did just post it right there. So here you go. I'll repost it for you guys, and I'll post the coin number as well. So there you go. And let's take a look and see what you guys want to see. And that good old BlackBerry. I know it's been insane. It's up 8 cents again. Looks like it might be topping out, but it is wild. And the volume on the daily over the last 2 weeks may be institutions buying it up. I agree. Something was going on. And we were talking about it a couple weeks before. And again, we're always early on these things, I must say. But you could see it getting set up. And I was saying, what the hell did they even do? And obviously, one of their patents is doing well, or something they have going on is doing well there over at BlackBerry. MVST, let's look at that one. MVST, here we go. And that's up a penny, curling up, not looking bad. Microvast. MVST, I know we were looking at it. Yeah, it looks like it's going to get pumped up there, actually. So keep an eye on MVST. That looks good. Dark horse, I must say. And Barbara wants to see a couple. Let's look at them bad boys real quick. CDT. Let's look at Conduit Pharmaceuticals or something like that. Yep, Conduit Pharmaceuticals. Look at that. It's curling up and looking pretty good. It's hitting that line. Just make sure it gets through it. That's all. Yeah, it is. It's curling through. That bottom was back here at 145, and you're at 190 right now. So you should get moving on that one. And that chance in CHSN, that's been looking so good with that big fish hook. It already crawled through, just been running flat down there. I don't know what this one's waiting for. And yeah, and today it opened up at 50 and pulled back to 43. I don't know what the heck this thing's waiting for. That bottom was let's see, it might be that 43 right now. That could be a dip and rip look right there. Let's see. Yeah, it really could, honestly. That bottom was pretty much 43 the other day, and it's hitting it again. So let's see if it's a dip and rip look right there. Icon, we looked at that. That is getting set up right there, looking pretty good. So definitely keep an eye on that. And that clue, let's look at clue, CLEU, and that's up a hair. It's at 11.5 cents, and that one's taking a big curl up, guys. I'm telling you, keep your eyes on this clue because it isn't looking bad right here. I think it's going to get cruising. I told you it was my clue. And yeah, these China small caps could get rocking and rolling. You know how they can run like crazy. So keep an eye on that. And TTOO did get demoted. We looked at that GLNK. And let's see, UPS. That does look really good, guys. And let's see what else is happening right here. Good morning, Green Thumbs. And let's look at what's a ALCE did go to an OTC market, and then the icon is dragging the bottom. I agree. So yeah, which one was it that ALCE? That one went to the OTC. ALCE. Let's see. Yeah, it must be moving over there because it's not even coming up on mine yet. And yeah, Icon, I'm telling you, that one's getting set up here, just dragging, like you said, right there on the bottom. It crawled through. It's still in the basement, just taking its good old time. But exactly that right there. And RVPH for Sat Stacker or something, I think it says. Let's look at it. RVPH. Well, there you go. Reviva Pharmaceuticals. This one looks like it could be getting set up. A lot of them been getting into this nice setup look and pulling back. So I would just take a look at it today. Make sure it does. It's actually pulled back, just like I was saying before I even looked at it on mine. So just see it might pull back down here to that 150 area, 160, and you get it at a better price. It's at about 185 right now. It is getting set up, but like I said, that particular setup's usually perfect. They just keep getting pulled back for whatever reason right there. So we will keep an eye on it. And that DDOG is getting hammered, you said, huh? Oh yeah, down $14, and they did get hammered on their earnings, huh? So that's why we don't like to play earnings because I'm telling you, they can be set up and dip if they miss. They can miss and run up. It's bizarre. Rivian's up 2 cents, and this one has earnings coming up. But it is getting set up right there, I must say, Ms. Magdonia. It is looking pretty good for Rivian to get set back up there, RIVN. And good old Sophie's up a penny. And I think this one's going to try to get crawled up. That's why we don't try to short this one or PLTR because they're both animals. And yeah, that bottom could be yesterday right there at that 1439. You're at 1476 for Sophie. And PLTR. That one's just been running in the top. It's down actually 91 cents, but it's still in the top, so be careful. And that thing just runs like a maniac. And how about Wynn? Let's look at good old Stephen Wynn. Isn't that his first name? Think so. Anyway, Wynn Hotels and Casino in Vegas. Let's see. They do have earnings today. It did jump up there, it looks like, and it's not looking bad. Good old Win. It ran up a little bit yesterday, and it's running up today 80.41 to 80.83. It's at 80.74 and does look pretty strong to run up there. I would imagine their earnings are afterwards, so be careful, though, with that. With them earnings, it could run up there today. And let's take a look and see what else is going on here. OCEA, let's look at that one real quick. See what that's up to. OCEA down 2 cents, and it is just kind of, oh, that's getting to be in a good spot again. This thing's going to be a blast off, guys. So let's keep an eye on that ocean. biomedical. Something's going on there too. It looks really good right there. OCEA. So definitely want to keep an eye on that one for sure. I like that one. And let's see what else is going on. I think we got everything else right there. Let me take a look. IQ and a couple other these other ones. Let me look and see. PayPal and Elf. Let's see. PYPL. That one's up 41 cents. That one's curling back up there and looking pretty good. And that Elf is looking much better as well because that bottomed out. It looks like down here at that 70 or 63.51. It's just going flat as it's trying to curl up there for Elf. We've been watching that one. And yeah, it's just watch for a little pullback as it gets set up right there. And UMAC, let's look at that one right now. Unusual Machines. This one's getting set up, guys. UMAC. That one could get moving. And PSQH. Let's see that one right now. PSQH. Hold on. Here we go. It is getting set up. It's just not ready at the moment. And like I said, these timings all off on these. They're jumping around too much. 385 to 388. And it is yesterday's date, but it closed at 380. And yeah, it did take a nice dip down there to that 362. Maybe that's at bottom. They are dipping and ripping. They're taking their time. So it isn't looking bad. Both Trump related companies right there. Good old IQ. Let's look at that one. IQ. And that one's trying to get set up. Just a little pullback. Not looking bad, though, I must say. I'll just watch for a little bit of pullback right there as it gets set up, but it did run up there. And BTG is it B2 Gold, B2 Gold Corp, and they have earnings coming up on the 19th, which is next Wednesday, and it is curling up right now. So a lot of these gold ones have been looking good. Obviously, we've been going through them, and that one does look pretty good right there. Jumped up to 258. Yesterday closed at 257, so it's just sitting there. And BTG and PSEC, Prospect Capital. This one's getting ready to pop up there as well, guys. Keep an eye on this one. We keep that on the list. PSEC, Asset Management, and LVLU. Let's see what that one's doing. Looks like it's ready to curl back up. Let's see a little bit of pullback. Could be its bottom right there. Let me look. Yeah, yesterday, was that today? 2 days ago, I would say on the 11th, bottomed out at 75. It's at 86 right now. So, yeah, it's not looking bad right there. And that's LVLU. And gold about to break that 3,000. And yeah, it's crazy. Time to revisit some of them gold stocks. They are definitely popping up. We were looking at them. We looked at AUST. That one popped up some more yesterday. Looks like it wants to run up some more. So yeah, keep an eye on all them gold ones. And let's look at what Macy's M. Yeah, that's down 18 cents. That looks like it's going to be pulling back at the moment. Let me see Macy's. Yeah, it looks like Macy's might not crawl through and pull back a little bit right there. So watch for a little pullback on Macy's. And let's see what else is going on. Let me look at the SPY. Market's a little flat. SPY's only down 10 cents. Is it still curled through there? Let me look on mine. SPY. And it is still curled through, but it isn't looking as bad. I could see it trying to curl back up like they did yesterday. So the market is pretty flat, though. Apple's down a little. AVGO's down. Oracle's down. Amazon's down. Microsoft, Nvidia, Google, and Meta, they're down a little bit, but pretty much flat, and Tesla's up. So there you go. I would say that's what that looks like. Let me see if anything pops out. On the scanner, PEV is up there, that Phoenix Motor. We looked at it a while back. We haven't looked at it recently. MGOL is popping back up, and TIVC, we said watch for that to be a momentum runner in this morning. And CYN, just a little bit of pullback there. OCEA, I'm telling you, keep an eye on that. And that ADTX has pulled back a little bit more. But I'm telling you, it will get set up right there. INAB's getting set up, and good old BHAT pulled back a hair. AIFF, we know that one already popped up. LICN, keep an eye on this small cap China one, guys, because that thing looks like it's trying to get ready to roll. They're just jumping around and taking their time. I don't know what's going on, but something's going on. I keep telling it, but you can see it on the charts right here. Especially in crypto, you can really see it. Intel up a little bit this morning, still moving up, and Tesla's looking better right there. Let me jump over here, see what's going on this side. PRPH, that one jumped up 14 cents, looking pretty good there. PEV, we looked at it. EDSA, that one's jumped up. Watch that one, it might run up some more. And what's this AWH? That one's looking kind of decent, real quick. Aspira, Women's Health or something bottomed out down here the other day at 24 cents. It's at 32. Keep an eye on. Looks like it's trying to get out of the basement there. And that's AWH and that AVGR we looked at. And that's all that's going on there. Nothing real crazy. Stocks will have a case of the inflation jitters, and this fund surged 40% last year. Not sure what it is, but the manager likes Netflix and these two stocks, and I'm not sure what they are. And stock futures are a little changed as investors grapple with inflation and trade fears. U.S. futures waver as Trump signals new tariffs, and the dollar weakens. NASDAQ futures edge up here. And let's take a look and see what's going on our stock twits, what's trending over here. And what is going on, guys? Robinhood, that one's been looking good here. And mainly, I'm going to say probably because of crypto. But yeah, Robinhood's jumped up. And did they have earnings or something? Yeah, they did. They had earnings, what, yesterday? Indeed they did, and it did jump up there. Just be careful. Got into the top, but it isn't looking bad. And that Gorilla one, GRRR, Gorilla Technology Group, that one's jumped up. We were looking at it last night, and it's in the top, so keep an eye on that to try to run. TTD, is that like an ETF one? TTD, no, Trade Desk. That's what that is. Down $35. That one got smoked on earnings. Holy cow. We're going to have to keep an eye on that one, Luis Rodriguez and crew. TTD, that one got beat down just like that DDOG and Reddit. That one was way up, though, so I can see that one pull back, and it's just pulled back and setting back up there. Nothing crazy, but it did pull back. And that APP, let's look at it. That's that app loving, and it shot up. We were looking, holy cow, it's up over $100 this morning, guys. God damn, we were looking at that thing yesterday or 2 days ago. It did. It shot up last night in the after hours, and then it's up today. So between the after hours and this morning, it's up like $100 right there for APP. We were just looking at it. Coin. We were just looking at REN. That's one is REN, IREN, iron. Down 11 cents, but not looking too bad right here for IREN. Keep an eye on that. It could get running up there. And what else? HIMX. Let's see what that's doing real quick. HIMX here. HIMAX Technologies. And they just had their earnings were due today. And it is curling up and looking pretty good. It's up 84 cents. So keep an eye on that one right there. And let's see. CLS. What's that doing this morning here? CLS. Let me take a look at Celestica, and that one just kind of curling up. It's up 91 cents. I think that one's going to get rolling off the MACD right there, huh? It looks like it wants to, and it looks like it tried to bottom yesterday and trying to curl back up for sure, I would say. And how about that DXYZ? That was cruising yesterday. It's up another 81 cents, and it looks pretty good right there. Don't follow Dwight. Just shoot if you hate Trump. That's what it says. That's pretty funny. TDD, yeah, just watch for that bottom right there. That's for sure. That was a nice one for a big old pullback on their what was it? Hold on. Isn't it TTD? What was it? Yeah, TTD or TTD. TTD, that's what it is. Trade Desk. Watch for that thing. That's a beautiful dip on their earnings, so we'll definitely keep an eye on that one. And there you go. That's what's trending on stock twits right there. And that's what it looks like. Our pre-market looks like a little bit flat, but things look like they want to move around. So we'll have to see if anything happens here. Let me look at the SPY down 10 cents. And I'm telling you, it is curled through. It'll be an interesting one. I'll keep you guys updated on it this morning. I have a feeling it's either going to, if it curls through coming down, they're going to dip and the market's going to come down. If not, they've been holding it up. That's why it looked like it was going to come down yesterday, and today it's sitting on that 20 and looks like it's going to curl back up and try to run up there. So there you go, everybody. That's what our pre-market looks like. And again, a little flat, little red. Nothing real crazy going on, but that is what we're looking at. And all information presented here is for educational and informational purposes only. It's not intended as financial advice. Always do your due diligence. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out this morning. I greatly appreciate everybody and our Jolie's Jumpers, Asian Jolie, and our laptop lowdowns, Ms. Magdonian and Green Thumbs and Ray Rodriguez, Jay Kratz, Louis Rodriguez, and don't call me Dwight Shoot, East Coast Beach Girl, Barbara, PK, and who is that? That says Lade or somebody, Layde and G and somebody else, D Money 00, Bong Chan, Bitcoins, mining somebody, and Valeria, Dark Horse, Anthony, Kyle, everybody else. There's a bunch of people on this morning. I greatly appreciate everybody hanging out. Always let me know if you guys want to see anything today. You know, I'll be on. We'll be checking out this market, seeing what the SPY wants to do and the market wants to do. So I'll keep you guys updated. We'll be finding our poppers, watching our crypto that pull back, and everything is just setting up. I don't know what the heck's going on here, but something is definitely going on. So we will keep our eyes on all this stuff. And again, if you just want to have fun with the weekend meme coin, check out the Cupid 69. I'll post the coin address for it. You guys can have a field day with it, and no, it won't get dumped on you. So there you go, everybody. And you guys have a great day. Like I always say, trade smart and lock in those profits. Goodbye, good luck, see you later, and have a great day, everybody.